Good morning, dear students. I am Balinder Singh, social science teacher. Today, I will discuss about the first chapter of civics on equality. Dear students, first step is what is democracy? A system in which the government of a country is elected by the people. Understood, dear students? Whatever I taught you, it means ऐसी व्यवस्था जिसमें किसी भी देश की सरकार का निर्णय जनता द्वारा किया जाता है. आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड. नाउ वी मूव टू नेक्स्ट वन. नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी. अकॉर्डिंग टू यूएस प्रेसिडेंट अब्राहम लिंकन defined democracy as government of the people, by the people, for the people. Understood, dear students? I hope that all you understand. Now we move to next one. Next step is equality. Equality means the state of being equal. It's one of the ideas a democratic society and so the fight to attain different kind of equality like racial equality, gender equality or equality of opportunity between rich and poor is often associated with progress toward that ideal of everyone being truly equal. Understand, dear students? I hope you understand. Now we move next one. Next step is universal adult franchise. In a democratic country like India, all adults, irrespective of what religion they belong to, how much education they have had, what caste they are, or whether they are rich or poor, are allowed to vote, is called universal adult franchise. Understand, dear students, whatever I taught you? It means भारत जैसे लोकतांत्रिक देश में जो व्यक्ति वयस्क है उसको वोट देने का अधिकार है. वह चाहे किसी भी धर्म का हो, किसी भी जाति का हो, अमीर हो, गरीब हो, सभी को वोट देने का अधिकार है. अंडरस्टैंड, डियर स्टूडेंट्स? आई होप ऑल यू अंडरस्टैंड. नाउ वी मूव टू नेक्स्ट वन. नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज others of inequality. First is caste system. One of the more common form of inequality in India is the caste system. If you live in rural India, your caste identity that you probably learned or experienced very young. If you live in urban India, some of you might think that people no longer believe in caste. But just look at these matrimonials shown from a leading English newspaper and you will see how important the issue of caste continues to be in mind of highly educated urban Indians. And second is Dalit. Dalit means broken, and by using this word, lower castes are pointing to how they were and continue to be seriously discriminated against. Om Prakash Valmiki is a famous Dalit writer. In his autobiography Jhutan, he writes, I had to sit away from the others in the class, and that too on the floor. The mat ran out before reaching the spot I sat on. Sometime I would have to sit way behind everybody. Right near the door. Sometimes they would beat me without any reason. When he was in class 4th, the headmaster asked Om Prakash to sweep playground. Understood, dear students? I hope you understand. Now we move to next one. Next step is equality in Indian democracy. The Indian Constitution recognizes all persons are equals. This means that every individual in the country, irrespective of his her caste, religion, educational and economics background, is recognized as equal. Understood, dear students, whatever I taught you, it means भारतीय संविधान के अंदर सभी व्यक्ति समान है, चाहे वो किसी भी जाति के हैं, किसी भी धर्म के हैं, किसी भी आर्थिक बैकग्राउंड से हैं. I hope you understand. Now we move to next one. Next step is midday meal scheme. Tamil Nadu was the first state in India to introduce this scheme in 2001. The Supreme Court asked all state government to begin this program in their schools within 6 months. This program has had many positive effects. These include the fact that more poor children have begun enrolling and regularly attending school. Teacher reported that earlier children would often go home for lunch and then not return to school. But now with the midday meal being provided at school, their attendance has improved. Understand, dear students? I hope all you understand. Now we move to next one. Next step is civil rights movement. Rosa Parks was an African American woman tired from a long day at work. She refused to give up her seat on a bus to a white man on 1st December 1955. Her refusal that day started a huge agitation against the unequal ways in which African Americans were treated and which came to be known as Civil Rights Movement. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 prohibited discrimination on the basis of race, religion or national origin. Understand, dear students? I hope you understand. Now we move next one. Next and last step is Article 15 of Indian Constitution. Article 15 of the Indian Constitution prohibits discrimination of Indian on basis of religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth. Understand, dear students? I hope you understand. So dear students, it's all about this chapter on equality. I hope you all understand the content clearly. Thanks and have a nice day.